For centuries, humanity has been drawn to the edge of fear. We tell stories around campfires, we lock our doors at night, and yet we can't look away. What waits for us in the dark? Is it merely the absence of light, or is it something else? Something watching? Welcome to Shadows of the Unknown. In this 7-part series, we count down the 10 most haunted locations on Earth. We aren't just visiting these places, we are stepping into their history, their tragedies, and the ghosts that refuse to leave. This is Episode 1, The Icons. Number 10 on our list takes us to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the Eastern State Penitentiary. When it opened in 1829, it was the most expensive prison ever built, and it was designed for a radical idea: solitary confinement. Not as punishment, but as penance. They believed silence would lead to true remorse. Instead, it led to madness. Inmates would wear hoods whenever they left their cells to prevent them from seeing another human face. Al Capone served time here, and reportedly, after spending time in the lavish cell he purchased, he swore he heard the ghost of James Clark, a man he'd murdered, screaming in the night. Today, visitors report shadow figures that move in the corners of your eye, the sound of weeping in cell block 12, and the distinct feeling of being touched when no one is there. The prison's most famous ghost is that of a guard named Pegleg, who still does his rounds, his wooden foot tapping against the stone floor long after his shift ended. Next up, the Edinburgh Vaults, Scotland. Number 9 takes us beneath the streets of Scotland's capital. Initially used for businesses like cobblers and taverns, they quickly became the slums of the city. With no light, no fresh air, and constant flooding, they became home to the poorest of the poor, and the most dangerous criminals. Murderers like Burke and Hare roamed these corridors, selling bodies to medical schools. It is estimated that thousands lived and died in these dark, damp chambers. Today, the vaults are a hotbed of paranormal activity. Visitors often feel intense nausea and dizziness in specific chambers places where a dark energy is said to reside. There is the infamous Mackenzie poltergeist, the spirit of a wealthy merchant who died in a nearby house. His rage is said to manifest in the vaults, throwing rocks and scratching visitors. People report seeing the apparition of a young boy known simply as the Watcher, who follows groups silently before vanishing. From the cold silence of a revolutionary prison to the suffocating darkness of Scottish vaults, these locations are just the beginning. These are places where history doesn't just echo, it screams. But if these are only numbers 9 and 10, imagine what waits for us in the asylums, the castles and the homes where the dead refuse to leave. Next time on Shadows of the Unknown, we enter the halls of madness. We visit 2 of the most terrifying abandoned asylums in the world. Subscribe and prepare yourself. The darkness is only getting deeper.